Jay, you're a piece of shit. A piece of shit. Oh, Jay, you suck.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Talking to Myself. This is the podcast where I look into a camera and I talk to myself. I'm your host, Jake Letizia. I said that in reverse. I usually say, I'm your host, Jake Letizia, and this is the podcast where I look into a camera and talk to myself. But this week, I said it like fucking Yoda. Look into a camera and talk to myself. Jake Letizia, I am host. You are. Dude, maybe I'm just in the fucking Star Wars spirit because I just saw the new Star Wars, baby. But I'll talk about that at the end. I don't want to start the show with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to start with the show with you turning it off because you're like, goddamn spoilers, you idiot. No. I'll talk about that in the second half of this episode, and I will get spoilery, all right? So in the second half of this episode, right about the 30-minute mark, if you don't want to hear Star Wars spoilers, get the fuck out of here, okay? Because I'm going to spoil the shit out of it, all right? But for now, let's just chill and do as we usually do, and I'll say some nonsense for a bit. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? The holidays are rolling in fast, dude. Next week is Christmas. Isn't that cool? I guess. I don't know. I've said this on the podcast before, but I haven't given a shit about Christmas since I found out Santa's not real. Now it's just like, what's the fucking point? I guess you get to see your family, but I don't know. As you get older, it's weird because certain members of your family, you just don't like them anymore, you know, for good reason. You've spent enough time with them to know this person's not for me. I know they're in my bloodline, but that's not my choice. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's how people feel on Thanksgiving. And I've talked about this, and I was very like, hey, you just got to get through it with people on Thanksgiving. I guess what I really should have said and what I really mean now is you got to get through it if the person's worth getting through it with. If the person's a bad person and they don't like you, then fuck them, you know? Fuck them. You didn't choose to be associated with that person. What? Just because you came from similar holes? Now, that's going to sound like I'm talking about my brother. I'm not talking about anyone in particular. Maybe I am, but no, I love my brothers. I love my family. But, no, just like, you know, certain older members of the family. It's like, hey, dude, you're just a fucking dick, huh? You're just kind of a fucking cunt, huh? Just a bad dude, huh? I don't know. At what point do you cut your family out of your life, you think? Or what member? Like, at what point is it okay to be like, yeah, this person had the shots. You know, this person could have, I don't know. If a family, also, that's the weird thing. If there's this weird cycle of quote-unquote love that we do in familial relationships, but if somebody actively tells you they don't like you, and then afterwards it goes, oh, I love you, I didn't mean what I said. It's like, listen, man, you said the first part too many times. You said the part where you don't like me too many times for me to be like, you know, I don't really care that we're family. I'm kind of done with this. I don't know. If you were in a relationship, family's the only thing where you're supposed to forgive and forget. You know? Because if you're in a relationship with somebody and they are like, wow, you're a piece of shit, you're a fucking idiot, I hate you, you're worthless, you'd go, oh, time to break up. But with a family member, you're like, I guess I gotta hear this. What? No, you don't. You don't have to hear that. You go, hey, dude, nah. I don't agree with your assessment. And also, fuck you. Does this make sense? I feel like I'm being very vague. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. But anyway, enough of this personal shit. What do we got going on in the world, baby? Greta Thunberg, baby. Greta, my girl. Dude, I want to talk about this. Here, if we talk about Greta Thunberg, we don't need to talk about, Trump insulted her. That was fucking stupid. Why would you insult a child like that? That's pretty dumb. Okay, I was really thinking about this. Listen. Don't get mad at me before I fucking speak, okay? But, okay, so I was really thinking about this, and I finally understood it in a way that makes sense. Okay, so for a while... Okay. So, for a while, I've been hearing Greta Thunberg, right? And I've heard her speeches and everything. And it's one of those things where it bothers me, and I don't know why, right? But I don't want to just immediately be like, hey, that girl that everyone's in love with, I don't fucking... there's something about it I don't like. Without having a reason, because then everyone goes, what? What? What do you mean you don't like it? What? Huh? You don't like her? You don't fucking like her? And they jump down your throat, and you're like, no, it's not. I don't, there's just something about it that's off to me. It's not that I agree with her sentiment. I think she's a nice kid. She seems great. She's influencing other people to her cause. It's all very cool. Okay? But there is something about it that I was like, this is bothersome for some reason. And then I figured it out. It's the fact that it took a 16-year-old girl for people to be like, yeah, her. Do you know what I'm saying? This is no insult to her. I guess it's an insult to people because they're like, yeah. This 16-year-old is saying what I think. Do you know what I'm saying is... This is definitely going to get interpreted the wrong way. Whatever. What I'm saying is Bill Nye must be fucking so pissed at Greta Thunberg. That's what I'm saying. Right? Think about it. Bill Nye's been preaching this message of global warming forever. Doing demonstrations on TV of the earth burning fucking apart. Doing little model examples of like, this is the earth. This is what it looks like. And he lights some shit on fire and everyone's like, oh, fuck the world. Right? Bill Nye forever has been like, global warming, it's fucked. And everyone's kind of like, okay, Bill. But then Greta Thunberg comes along, this fucking sweet 16-year-old girl, and goes, I should be in school. And then everybody goes, oh, fuck yeah, dude. She's the one, dude. I agree. Global warming. Fuck that, dude. Dude, she's our fucking spokesperson. And Bill Nye must be sitting there going, dude, what the fuck? Dude, she globbed up. This is my shit. She's biting on my shit. And then everyone's like, yo, Bill, chill the fuck out, dude. What? You gonna fucking shit on this little girl? He goes, no, I'm not. I'm not. She's cool. I agree with her. Like, can't we do like a joint thing? Like, I've been fucking grinding at this for a while, all right? I'm the fucking climate change guy, okay? I got rid of my show. I got rid of it being like the lovable science dude from America. Now it's just like people who don't like global war, people who don't like climate change like me now. And now she's fucking taking my market, dude? What the fuck are we doing? There's no way. There's no way Bill Nye, whether he admits it or not, isn't fucking furious at Greta Thunberg. Being like, she takes a fucking sailboat? What the fuck? She takes a sailboat? How? Dude, I agree with climate change, but I'm gonna fucking fly, dude. Why are you showing me up like this? What is this girl doing? She's making us all look bad, okay? No, I agree. Jet fuel's being burned in the air is not good, but like I gotta fucking get to my dates, dude. I got speaking events. I can't fucking, what the fuck, dude? We're not all 15 or 16 and we have the time to fucking spend going on a sailboat. Hey, Bill, what are you trying to say here? Dude, I'm not trying to, I'm just, dude, I'm the science guy. Why the fuck are we listening to, I agree with her, but it's me, dude. Poor Bill. Greta's killing it, and it's eating him up. I'm telling you, it's eating him up. He's like, fuck, dude. I'm an adult. I need to pay my bills. She can't be doing this. There are other elements at play than just saving the universe. I need fucking to pay rent, dude. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. If I was Bill, I'd be a little annoyed, dude. Nah, she's great, though. She's great. It takes some courage, I think, to get out there and say that in front of people. To be like, hey, we need to be in school. They should be in school. I think props to her, man. Props to her. Even if she's ruining Bill's life. She is. She is. She's ruining his life. For sure. For sure he's pissed. What else, dude? Oh, well, also so then the reason why I thought about this is because I started going on a YouTube rabbit hole of Miss Thunberg, and yeah, that sailboat thing's fucking impressive. Also, I mean, listen, she's walking the walk, dude. I wonder how much that sailboat ride costs. You know, it must be cheaper than a fucking plane because it takes like 3 days for her to get somewhere. But I was watching her on Ellen, and Ellen was like, it took us a while to get you on here because you had to take a sailboat to get here. And she's like, oh yeah. Also, I know it's not a sailboat. It's like whatever, fucking modern, high-powered bullshit. I'm not that smart, okay? To me, it's a sailboat, all right? I don't know what it's called. It looks like a sailboat. It's a fucking sailboat. I get that it has a motor on it and shit, and it's probably still fucking using some sort of fuel, but less than a plane. Whatever, dude. It's a sailboat, okay? I bet you if it were up to her, I bet you if it were, she's doing the least she can do, I think. I think at this point, if you actually ride a sailboat that distance, they go, you can't get in the boat because this is fucking nuts. She's fucking wild enough to be like, I need an actual sailboat. And they're like, listen, we need a motor on this or else you're not going to make it. You're going to be fucking dead. Nobody wanted to get in an actual sailboat with her. Yeah, I can fucking operate an actual sailboat, but we're not doing this because I enjoy my life, okay? Can't save the world if we're fucking dead, all right? Now, getting this motorized one, it burns some gas, but not too much. Anyway, she was on Ellen, and Ellen was bringing up the sailboat thing, and I'm looking at Ellen, and I don't know, maybe I got the wrong read on it, but she was acting like, oh, Greta Thunberg, you're this great climate change advocate. But at the same time, I don't know, Ellen must have been like, this fucking sailboat thing. There's so many fucking rich people with private jets who love climate change who are probably so secretly pissed at this little girl because she's like, nah, dude, it's chill. Just take a sailboat. You guys are rich and have money. I don't have any money and I'm scheduled the time for this shit. They're like, well, you're in school, okay? I got business deals, dude. Like, there's no way Ellen doesn't look at her like, you're fucking making me look bad, dude. I wish Greta Thunberg asked her. I wish Thunberg was like, yo, Ellen, can you make a pact with me? Can you agree with me right now to only use a sailboat? Okay? To lower these carbon emissions, to reduce the effect of climate change by promising not to ever get on your private jet again. I would love for her to have said something like that just to see Ellen be like, can we take a break? Hey, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Hey, Greta Thunberg. What the fuck are you doing, Berg? Huh? What up, Thune? You're blowing up my fucking shit right now, dude. I'll get Bill Nye in here so fucking fast, I'll have your whole career removed. Okay? We're going to come back from break, and we're going to cut out the fucking sailboat thing, and I'm going to go back to saying, hey, it's great that you used a sailboat, and then we're going to forget the fact that I even have a private jet, okay? All right, 3, 2, 1. Hey, Thunberg. It's so great that we got you. Took a while because you had to take a fucking sailboat 3 fucking months over here. Anyway, that's great, right? You're a great person. Yes, I'm a great person. Okay, cool. I don't have a private jet at all. I'm not fucking burning up the goddamn sky. Okay, anyway, you're a great advocate. You influence millions of people. That's great, huh? Yes, it's great. But why do you use the private? Shut the fuck up, Thunberg. Thunberg, shut your goddamn mouth. Hey, Thoonie, shut the fuck up. Okay? I'm trying to... Ellen, you should be in school. Oh, man. I love it, dude. She's blowing up everyone's fucking spot. She's the ultimate advocate. Every time I think of, dude, that's why that show, Always Sunny's the best show ever. Because anytime I think, they're so fucking good that they just stay in my mind forever. There's no time where climate change isn't brought up that I don't think of the episode about global warming that they did years ago. And Charlie going, you still harping on that global heating movie, dude? Right, like the earth is magically getting hotter. I say that to people constantly, and the best thing is I say that with no context to people, so people just think that I'm against global, climate change. I always, of course, say, oh, it's from It's Always Sunny, and they go, oh, okay. But I love just someone being like, dude, climate change is a real problem, and I go, yeah, right, dude, like the earth is magically getting hotter. And the person's like, what? Are you kidding? I don't understand what's going on. And I'm like, yeah, It's Always Sunny. And they're like, oh, cool. Yeah, I don't really watch it. I heard it's good, though. Yeah, we'll fucking watch it, dude. If you don't watch Always Sunny at this point, what the fuck are you doing, dude? It's our generation's Seinfeld, okay? I've said this before, haven't I? If I haven't, it's our generation's Seinfeld, okay? It is. It's got the same exact setup, except they're fucking psychopaths, which fits perfectly for our generation, all right? Seinfeld is 4 pieces of shit getting into fucked up shit, and I mean, that's what Always Sunny is. It's 5 pieces of shit getting into fucked up shit. They're the same goddamn thing. There's that great episode where they fucking do the remembering things. It's it's a scene episode. It's a clip clip episodes where they have a episode that's where they look back. Usually there's a clip episode in like every show where it's just an episode where it's a bunch of clips from old episodes. Always Sunny's version of that was they did a couple clips from old episodes, and then they start remembering clips that were just like them making up memories, or like them. One of them was they remember an episode of Seinfeld, but they're all the characters in Seinfeld, and I think Mac and Dennis both are both playing Seinfeld because they have one too many people. Diesel Lane, fucking what's his name's Kramer, Charlie Day. Anyway, now I'm just describing fucking Always Sunny to you. If you haven't watched Always Sunny, come on, dude. You want my Amazon account? I got fucking all the episodes on Amazon. I'll give it to you, all right? Anyway. Anyway, what else? I'm getting through topics fucking quicker than I usually do on here. Dude, I've been getting way into ASMR, dude. I've been getting deep into ASMR. I've been trying to use. Okay, so what I usually do to fall asleep is I watch The Office or whatever the fuck. Also, how do we feel about that? How do we feel that The Office has become Friends? Okay, no disrespect, but The Office has become what dumb white girls say is their favorite show. And I'm saying that specific demographic of people. I'm not saying white women are dumb. I'm just saying specifically dumb white girls, as in dumb white, I'd say 18 to 22-year-olds. They love The Office the way that they used to love Friends. And I don't know how we feel about that. Because I like The Office a lot, but now it becomes an indicator to me that somebody's probably fucking boring. You know what I'm saying? It's become the Shawshank Redemption of TV shows. I mean, it's more dumb white people than dumb white girl. I mean, dumb white girls are the Office. Well, now it's dumb white guys, too. It's just boring fucking people. It's like Shawshank. You guys know this, right? If you say Shawshank Redemption is your favorite movie, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I was trying to describe this to a friend the other day, but I was like, anybody who says Shawshank Redemption is their favorite movie, I like you less. And I'm not saying Shawshank Redemption's a bad movie. It's not, but it's such a movie that it's like, you've never seen any good movies. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the only like movie you saw that where you're like, wow, dude. Does that make sense? I don't. Like somebody who saw No Country for Old Men would never say Shawshank Redemption is their favorite movie. But if you've only watched like Dumb and Dumber and Legally Blonde and then Shawshank Redemption, then Shawshank is clearly your favorite fucking movie. Like, The Office is the greatest show of all time if you've never seen It's Always Sunny. Do you understand what I'm saying? Somebody who's never seen Curb, Always Sunny. Somebody who only lives in a world of Friends and How I Met Your Mother. The Office is obviously the best show ever. But in a world with Always Sunny and Curb Your Enthusiasm, it's like, hey, dude, what? Hey, dude, what are you talking about? Anyway, ASMR, dude. Yeah, I'm getting into it. For a while, so I tried to get in. Okay, so ASMR. I didn't know ASMR stood for astrometrical. I don't know what it stands for, but I know that ASMR is the tingles in your head. I didn't know that. I thought ASMR was like the name of just like the style of whispering into a fucking going. I thought that was ASMR, just like whispering into something. But I found out that ASMR actually means the tingles you get when you listen to someone talk quietly into a microphone or fucking snap their hands or whatever they're doing or like going like this. Anyway, so once I learned it was the head tingles, I was like, oh, now I know what you're talking about. I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but I've gotten head tingles before. I know what they are, and they're fucking amazing. They do feel great, right? But every time I've listened to ASMR, I've never felt it. Like listening to someone talk like this. Hi, and welcome to my ASMR channel. Also, what? These are some triggers. If you hear my saliva and I smack my lips, that might give you head tingles. Or if I tap my face, do you hear the taps? These are my favorite triggers. Or let me take this cream and is that, you like that? That's what it is, though. It's, if you've never seen ASMR, it's people doing all these different weird things that they think will trigger the tingles on your head. It's like these deep scalp tingles, or like it can be body tingles in general. But Yeah, so that's the point of it, is to trigger those things. But a lot of people do these weird fucking things that I don't understand how they trigger them for people. Like, why does hearing someone's saliva and their smacking lips make you have head tingles? I don't understand that. Or someone tapping a fucking bottle of hand cream. I don't understand. I've gotten the tingles, and this was the breakthrough moment, I guess. But what happened with me was I was trying to listen to these fucking videos, and I was trying to be like, oh, am I going to get head tingles? Let me see. And nothing was doing it. They're tapping shit. They're fucking... They're rubbing their microphones. They're going... making fake fucking wind sounds. They're going like this. They're doing weird shit that just is irritating my ears, not giving me head tingles at all. So then I thought about it, and I was like, where did I first feel those head tingles? Like, where in life did I feel head tingles? And I remembered being a young lad, right? In like intermediate school. And this was the first time I got tingles. It was scalp tingles. This is the first time I got ASMR in my fucking brain. Without knowing what it was. But I was sitting in class. I think it was like, I don't know what class it was, but we're all sitting down. I think it was like first grade or kindergarten or something. And we're all sitting down facing the teacher. And somebody in my class, this kid, I know exactly who it was. I'm not going to say their full name. But this guy in my class, for no reason, took his finger and was like drawing with his finger on my back. Right? And I got fucking head tingles, bro. Is that sexual? I don't know. I don't think so. The head tingles are purely platonic, dude. Okay? Well, I'll come right back. I'll be right back. That was the buzzer for the first half. What's up? And we're back. No, okay, so ASMR. So here's the thing about ASMR. Before I knew what the tingles meant and that I had them in my life, I thought that maybe like ASMR was a weird sexual thing, because like most things on the internet, you assume it's a weird sexual thing. But once I found out like, oh, ASMR is the head tingles, and then I remembered like the instances in life where I got them, I was like, oh, it's not a sexual thing. It's a weird head tingly thing, which might still be sexual, but I don't think it is. I mean, this was before I knew what sex was. This was before I had an attraction to any sort of human being. And some young boy, dude. I mean, I was also a young boy, all right? Let's not fucking get it twisted. But me as a young child, I think kindergartner, another kindergartner kid in my class, young buck behind me, was drawing on my back for no fucking reason with his finger. And I started getting fucking head tingles, dude. I started getting intense ASMR all over my fucking scalp, okay? And then ever since that point, I didn't chase that feeling, but whenever that feeling happened, I tried to stay in it. You know what I'm talking about? Like in that moment, I didn't move at all because I wanted the kid to think that I didn't know he was doing it, because I was like, oh, dude, if he thinks that I'm not noticing this, he'll just do it more, and I'll continue to get that fucking sweet ASMR in my brain, dude. Anyway, then I remembered in gym class or something, we were like waiting in line for the water line, and it was so long that we were sitting down. And for some reason, me and a couple other kids, we were like writing letters on each other's back. I don't know what the fuck it was with the writing on the back, but we were writing letters on each other's back. And again, I was getting that fucking sweet ASMR, dude. And then later in life, and then even later than that, I got it when someone... I would get it when someone was intensely drawing. When someone was intensely creating a drawer. No, when someone was intensely drawing something. Or like they were super focused in doing something with a pen or pencil. I would get it. I don't know where these triggers come from, but I've never felt head tingles from this fucking sound, okay? I've never heard head tingles from hand cream. Okay? I've never gotten triggers from someone fucking rubbing their fingertips across a Doritos bag. Okay? I've never gotten it. But this other weird shit I've gotten it from. So then I was like, and these are the moments where you realize that you're not unique, dude. Is when you go, okay, that specific situation that happened to me, is there ASMR like that online? And so I looked up, because also I would get triggers from someone, like in instances where someone was drawing me, like drawing a picture of me, I would get the head tingles. I don't know what it was. It's something about the drawing and someone it's something about focus on you or someone using you to make something that gives me head tingles. If that makes sense. Right now you might be listening being like, what the fuck is this weirdo talking about? Hey, dude, I don't get it either, but it happens. Anyway, so then I looked up. I was like, because I knew that, the main way I've gotten this is someone drawing on my back with their finger for some weird fucking reason. This fucking kid paired this with my brain. As a young boy, I had no choice in the matter. But anyway, so I was like, no one can like actually physically touch me through the internet. You know what I'm saying? And that sounds particularly perverse. Now that I'm saying it, no one could just touch me through the internet, dude. Thank God that can't happen. That'd be fucking disgusting and fucked up. People would abuse that shit. Anyway, what am I talking about? So I looked up. I was like, okay, well, what might be a thing on there that has to do with my ASMR triggers or whatever the fuck? So then I looked up I Draw You ASMR, and then all of these fucking videos came up, and it was all just people drawing you. Like they start the video and they're like, hey, welcome to my studio, I'm gonna draw you. And then they're like telling you where and so I start watching it, and the person's like, hi, oh, you have such a nice head. Oh, you have a nice head. Can you turn your head this way, please? Can you do? And I'm gonna draw. Now I'm drawing your head, and you hear the like the paper, the writing on the paper, and then you see them looking at you. Also, I don't know if you're supposed to watch ASMR or just listen to it. I've done both, and I gotta say, dude, I got the fucking tingles, bro. I got the tingles when it was that. Dude, that's my trigger. Someone drawing me. For some reason, when someone draws me, I feel tingles in my fucking scalp, dude. Anyway, but I had to stop doing it because it feels weird, dude. It's very, hey, this is not good for your brain. You know what I'm talking about? Because I was watching it, and the person told me to move my head, and then I moved it in real life, and I got the tingles, but there was something so fucking awful about that I was like, I'm pretending this person is talking to me and they're clearly not talking to me. It was one of those things where I saw that if it was in VR, it would feel so real that it would fuck up your whole life. Do you know what I'm saying? VR is going to fucking destroy our whole society. There's already videos right now or trailers right now for VR commercials that are like, the same way it was like PC versus Mac, it's fucking, hey, I'm Reality Guy, and it's fucking Eric Wareheim is playing reality. No offense to Eric Wareheim, but he's clearly not the person you want to be physically, okay? No offense to the guy. I'm not trying to be shitty. I love Eric Wareheim. I love Tim and Eric. But he's like, hey, I'm reality. I'm this big schlubby guy. You don't want to be me, right? Go back into the fucking headset where you're a Jedi. And it's very like, hey, don't be in reality, be in the virtual space. And all I'm saying is, seeing those commercials paired with doing ASMR, I was like, hey, this is going to fuck up everybody's life. Also, there's something, I had to stop doing the ASMR because there's something sad about it. There's something sad about you pretending that someone's talking to you. That's the disconnect too, is that like in real life, if you're like dating somebody or a friend of yours wants to draw you and you happen to get head tingles from it, you're like, fucking sure, dude, draw me. But to actively search it out and then have somebody who's talking really to thousands of people and you're one of those weirdos, there's a weird disconnect that's uncomfortable. Also, I'm back to thinking that the ASMR might be sexual because there was something about, like, I didn't want to watch any videos with guys telling me they were drawing me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that is. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't explain what that means, but was a thing. It was a thing. I tried to do one of the male ones, and I was like, nah, I feel uncomfortable. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe it's less because of the actual ASMR and just like someone whispering in your ear. I'd rather have a woman, because they all are fucking whispering. That's the thing, too. I was like, why can't you talk? Because if the drawing me is what's triggering things, like, why the fuck do you need to continue to whisper? Also, I watched an ASMR video about this girl explaining ASMR, and she was explaining it in a whisper. Do all of your videos have to be in fucking whisper format? I don't understand. You can't have one video where it's like, hey, guys, I'm just going to talk normal for this one because I'm not trying to trigger you. I'm just trying to fucking explain something to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway. Yeah, I just stopped doing it. Got weird. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Now it's just making me think like, dude, I want to pay someone to draw me. Weirdest form of prostitution ever. Hey, dude, can you draw me because I want to get head tingles? Is that a sexual service? I don't know. No, well, there's nothing sexual about it. It just feels good in my head. It feels good and tingly in my brain. Yeah, I don't know. Still, I don't know. I feel uncomfortable. Is this sex work? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, can you just draw me for an hour? Are you going to be naked? No, I'm just going to sit here and it's going to feel good in my brain. I don't know. What? Anyway, don't listen to this episode. I feel sufficiently fucking weird right now. Anyway, ASMR. I get it. That's what I'm saying. I finally understand it. But also, it's creepy. And I don't think we should be doing it. I don't know. No offense to ASMR people. You found your lane and you're fucking killing the game. And that's awesome. And I appreciate you guys. But as a viewer, I don't know. I felt uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't think it's good for us. I don't think it's good for people. Also, it's like, what are we doing? You're fucking searching out head tingles? Like, that's how far we've gotten as a species of just, like, looking for hitting certain pleasure centers that we're like, hey, dude, how do I get those fucking head tingles, dude? We've masturbated that much that we're like, nah, dude, head tingles where it's at now. Fuck orgasms. I just want to feel slight head tingles that are non-sexual. I don't know. Is anything I'm saying making sense? Who the fuck knows, dude? Anyway. Baby with the bathwater, baby. I was thinking about this with this is fucking totally out of left field probably after that whole ASMR conversation. Also, if you do ASMR, no shame towards you, man. Good for you. Keep doing. I'm just saying it felt uncomfortable to me. All right? If you want to keep listening to people go, that fucking more power to you, but I think I need to stay away from it, man. But yeah, okay. I was thinking, somebody was saying, I don't know if I heard this again or what happened, but there was something with, the saying, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater? Okay, I found out its origin, and its origin comes from, to Do you guys know that phrase? You guys probably do, right? I'm sure everyone has heard that phrase before. And if you haven't, look it up right now. Pause the podcast, look it up, then come back, and I'll continue to say the dumb bullshit I want to say. Anyway, you back? Cool. You know what the phrase is? So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater? Sick. I thought it was throw the baby out with the bathwater. I thought it was telling you to throw the baby out, which I found out, no, it's the opposite. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, which makes more sense because you probably don't want to kill a fucking baby. Anyway, which the saying means like don't accidentally get rid of something important when you're getting rid of other things in your life or something like that, I think. Anyway, doesn't matter. The origin of it was back in the day, I found two different origins. One of them was online, and the other one I think I heard a while ago. But the one online was back in the day, the way they would wash people, they would all use one water basin, and the way they would wash people was it would be the father, then the mother, then the oldest to youngest boys, then the oldest to youngest girls, and then the baby, right? So by the time they would wash the baby, the water would get so thick and dirty that sometimes they wouldn't see the baby in there. And so when they threw the bath water out, they would also throw the baby out, and the baby would go into the fucking ocean or the fucking river or whatever they dumped it in and drown and die or get eaten by wolves or whatever the fuck. Anyway, they'd accidentally kill their goddamn baby. That was one version I heard of it. And then another version was the water gets so thick and dirty that by the time they wash the baby sometimes dies because the bath water's so dirty. All right? Anyway, either way, either version, how many babies does it take until you change the system? You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't have all like that. It's a saying, right? It became a saying. It became a thing that people said. It's like during the what the fuck was it called? I forget. Something in Russia during was it the communist era or something like that? It got to a point where they had signs up that was actually saying, "Don't eat your babies." It was saying that because people were starving. Enough people ate their fucking babies for signs to be up to say, "Don't eat your babies." So enough babies were killed in bathwater for people to say like, hey, let's make a saying out of this that later will become a saying about like, hey, dude, don't get rid of the important stuff in your life. It'll be nice and fluffy. But now, legitimately, let's make a saying so people stop murdering their babies. Hey, dude, after you kill the first baby, don't you just go, hey, let's wash the baby first. Like, are people that... Is this just like a window into like how set in our ways people actually are? Is that like fucking dozens of babies in each family are being murdered because the husband's like, nah, dude, I get washed first, okay? We've been washing people this way for fucking generations, okay? We're not changing it now because 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 babies might have fucking died, okay? I'm getting my dingle washed first. That baby can get its dingle washed last, and if he dies, we'll fucking make another one. Like, what's the mentality? And also, at a certain point, I would say after the first one dies, you kind of are choosing like, you kind of are like hoping, right? You gotta be, as the husband, right? Aren't you? I think they're both fucked as the husband. And I think that whole family's fucked at that point, right? Maybe they just had different sensibilities back then. But if you know your baby died from fucking washing it last or throwing it out accidentally, aren't you as the husband going, I mean, like, did they just, no matter what, even if they love that new baby, no matter what, did they stick to the game plan and just wash people in that order? Or was it like, if the baby was sick, they were like, you know what, let's wash it first. And the babies that they didn't like too much, a couple months in, they were like, I don't know about this one, where they just like, let's do the normal order. Like, how as a father could you comfortably take a bath knowing that you're dirtying the water that's going to end up killing your kid? You know what I'm saying? And as the mother, how can you willingly be like, let me just, I know this water's not the best, but whoops, I forgot them. Oh, no. Like, also, what's that moment? Your husband's like, hey, where's the baby? And you're like, oh, no. I fucking dumped him with the bath shit. Oh, dude. And the husband's just like, oh, come on. Come on, Sydney. I'm sorry, Brian. Honey, I totally forgot that it was in the bathwater. Oh, my God. Third one this month. Oh, God. Oh, man. Well, I guess we'll just have to 9 months from now. We'll have another one. It's okay. Let's do it right now. Let's fuck right now, and we'll have another one 9 months. Okay, and hopefully that time I don't fucking dump them out with the water again. I'm just saying they had to be very nonchalant about baby death for that to become a saying. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, ASMR, babies dying in bathwater. What else should we talk about? um, how much time do I want to spend on Star Wars? Here, I had Tinder stuff I wanted to talk about next week. Next week, I'll make a note. I'll make a note that I'm definitely next week. I'll talk about the Tinder stuff. I looked up these articles and stuff, and I saw these articles that were like showing like it was somebody writing like good messages to send people on Tinder, and I was reading these fucking messages, going, "Hey, what the fuck? Hey, what the fuck is this shit?" You know what? I'm gonna pull it up now. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have done this, but I feel like we're in a generation now where sorry, I just heard someone sneeze and it freaked me out. We're in a generation now where like a lot of times you ask the internet things. Like if you need a question answered, you go on the internet and you try and find the answer. At this point, most of us have typed weird questions into the internet. Okay? Weird things where once you type the question, you're like, I don't actually need an answer to this. I'm just bored and don't know what to do, so let me ask this fucking intellectual question to the internet. Or not even intellectual, just sometimes it's stupid. Sometimes it's like, hey, does my hair look bad? Questions the internet can't answer for you. So every once in a while, I'll type shit into the internet uh, like how to have a good Tinder profile, or like what's the best way to meet people on online dating. Like I'll type general questions like that just to see what pops up. Um, and sometimes I find articles that are like this. Oh, is this it? Fuck. Maybe it's my bookmarks. I can't find it. Fuck. Damn it. Come on. Heroin in our country. That's one of my fucking bookmarks. That's great. I feel like, dude. shit. I can't find it, guys. Here, hold on. Let's see. Ugh. It was how to first messages that work on dating apps. It was something so fucking general like that. Oh, here we go. This is it. Yes. It's called 25 solid Tinder messages to start a conversation. Okay. Okay, so this is somebody wrote this article and they legitimately meant this. And I don't know, fuck gender. Like fuck if it's men to women or women to men, I don't care. Whatever person is sending these messages, I want to know who's responding to them and how boring of people are they. Like this made me get so down on humanity, this article, cuz it's just like if this is how people are functioning in conversations, like there's no shot for me, dude. I'm done. I'm checked out of dating. It's over for me. If this is the way you gotta fucking start a conversation with somebody, it's so mind-numbingly boring that I've checked out of finding somebody. Okay? So this is one of them. So these are the first message examples. It says, photo, compliment, and question. That's one of the examples, right? Of how to message somebody. So you see one of their photos, you do a compliment and a question. These are some of the messages. Love your hiking photo. Where was that taken? Epic sunset shot. Was that a pretty amazing day? You make a great cat. What were some of your other Halloween costumes? Dude, you make a great cat. What were some of your other Halloween costumes? Listen, if you're a fan of this podcast, you've heard me say before, a cat is not a fucking outfit, okay? A cat is you admitting, I didn't give a fuck today. So if you are a person who's saying, you're a liar, dude. You're fucking starting with a lie. You make a great cat. Hey, dude, nobody does. Because you know what a cat outfit is? It's fucking cat ears, whiskers, and a low-cut shirt, dude. That's not a cat, dude. That's just a sexy lady. Also, you know the answer to that question. If she was dressed like a cat, there were no other Halloween costumes. She's been a cat for fucking 19 years, dude. She's been either a cat, a bunny, or a fox. What the fuck kind of question is that? And guess what? They're all composed of the same shit. Different ears and and the same whiskers, okay? And maybe a tail. Maybe, if the person's feeling fucking really into it that year. Cute pup. Is he/she yours? What, dude? Are these... Okay. Now, this person writing this article, are these messages they sent and they were like... and they worked, or are these messages that they want sent to them or someone did send to them and they worked? Either way, I fucking hate the person who wrote this article. I hate them, and we're not compatible. That's all I got to say. Because what the fuck, dude? Saw your guitar pick. Have you played for a while? These are messages that I would say, like, hey, I'm going to message this to somebody, and the person would be like, why, dude? That's so fucking boring. Next one is casual hello and simple questions. How much time do I have? Ah, shit, dude. I'm fucking, like, out of time. We're going to go for another half hour. Fuck it. Be right back. And we're back. All right, let me continue with these fucking Tinder messages. All right. Okay, so then this is casual hello and simple question. It's the second kind of example. So just a casual thing to say, okay? So this is the first example. Happy day of the week. How are things going with you today? Happy day of the week. Dude, I'm done. Dude, I'm done. Do you understand? Happy day of the week. If I said happy day of the week to somebody and they responded, "Oh, happy day of the week to you too," I would message back, "Hey, fuck you." Happy day of the week? That's like somebody come up to me and saying, hump days, am I right? And I would go, I don't know what the fuck you mean. Get away from me. Happy day of the week? What's happy about the random day? What is happy about? What are you talking about? Listen, there's two kinds of happies in the world, okay? Or there's probably more, but the main ones are Happy Hanukkah and Happy New Year, okay? And you don't say Happy Christmas unless you're fucking a Harry Potter character, and in that case, shut up. It's Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, and there are other holidays as well, and I'm not sure how to say them, okay? I'm a fucking ignorant boy right now. But anyway, you don't say happy day of the week, okay? A day of the week is not a celebration. If it's a fucking Wednesday, it's a Wednesday, dude. Okay? I understand that you might be happy that it's a Friday because it's the weekend, but it's not happy fucking Friday. It's, hey, dude, it's Friday, okay? If you say TGIF to me, I go, hey, Guy Fieri, go make a fucking restaurant, okay? Happy day of the week is basically they're saying you should message somebody, hey, TGIF, wanna go to that restaurant? Hey, dude, it's me, Guy Fieri. You want to come to my restaurant, dude? Happy day of the fucking week, dude. And then the rest, I mean, hey, how's your day going so far? Hey, how's the day treating you? Hi, how's it going? Do anything fun this week? Slightly flirty. Cute smile. What makes it come out the most? Oh my God, dude. Cute smile. What makes it come out the most? Not this message, dude. This message makes it come out, but not in the way you think, dude. I'm laughing at you, you fuck. Also, a woman wrote this article, so I'm very confused because, okay, this one in particular, cute smile, what makes it come out the most, is a very, like, catcally, dumb fucking thing to say. Like, if someone said that to you on the street, cute smile, what makes it come out the most? You'd be like, hey, dude, get the fuck away from me, huh? What makes it come out the most? Not you talking to me, dude. I don't know you. Shut up. You look like you look like you know how to have a good time. Had any adventures lately? Oh my God, dude. Again, these slightly flirty. Again, okay. I don't know what this is. I think it's a woman saying to men, this is how you should message women. But here's the thing. These messages read like a woman messaging dudes. Does that make, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be heteronormative, guys. But that's what this fucking comes off like. Because if a guy were to actually message you this, I think a woman would be like, what the fuck are you doing? I was hoping we would match, smiley face. Looks like you enjoy a lot of the things I do. Fuck. Like your profile pic. Makes me think you know what you're about. Oh my God. Hey, funny meeting you on here. Makes me think you know what you're about, dude. Oh, dude, what are you about, dude? The last time somebody asked me that question was a drunk dude at a bar, who, by the way, is the type of dude he was wearing the type of dude who sends these messages is in a collared shirt. Okay, he's got the slightest amount of stubble that should be shaven off because it doesn't look good. Not that stubble doesn't look good, but for this particular guy, he's supposed to be clean shaven, but he let it grow out for a half hour. He's probably got like a gelled short haircut. And he goes to bars and he goes, "Hey, you guys want to do a shot?" And then when everyone goes, "Sure, I'll do a shot," he goes, "I don't even do shots." Quietly to himself. That's the kind of weird fucker that sends messages like this. This is the guy who is like, "Dude, I'm just a nice guy, dude. I'm just a nice guy." And then he goes, "Hey, dude, what are you about?" And then you go, "What?" And he goes, "What? You're a fucking bitch." That's the guy who sends these messages. The nice guy psycho. He's got a good job. He seems nice on the surface, but there's something creepy about him. And then the moment you're like, I'm not interested, he's like, "Oh, well, that's because you're a fucking idiot." The last time someone asked me what I was about, it was that kind of a dude. He looked just like that, right? And he was drunk and sad, and no one liked him. And he looked at me and goes, "Hey, man, like, what are you about?" And I looked out at him and I said, "I don't know what that means." And then he goes, "No, like, what are you about? What are you about?" And I go, "Yeah, I don't know what that means." Because that's not a question you ask a person. That's a question you ask nobody. Because what kind of a fucking stupid question is that? Get more specific. That's like looking at me and going, "Hey, dude, life. What do you think?" I think you're boring, dude. I think you need to ask me something different. So then he goes, "What are you about?" And I go, "Oh, I'm just I don't know what that means." And he goes, "Oh, like what are you just like about, like drinking like at a bar, like just drinking at a bar alone? Like, is that what you're about?" And also, I want to be like, well, first of all, yeah, I'm alone right now, but like, I know other people here and they like me as individuals. You're the one who's fucking alone here and forcing us to do shots and then bothering us anyway. But, I'm not trying to be a dick, so I just go, "Yeah, man, that's what I'm about. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm about." And then he goes, "Oh, cool, man. Oh, cool." So I go, "What are you about?" And he goes, "Dude, I'm just about fucking shit up. I'm just about like wrecking shit." And then I looked at him, then I looked at him and went, "Oh, cool, dude. Cool." In that exact tone of voice. I went, "Oh, cool. That's cool." And he was so pissed. Because what? That's the kind of guy who sends a message, "Happy day of the week." The guy who says happy day of the week is the same guy who then goes to a bar and goes, "Hey, dude, I'm just about wrecking shit." And that's enough of that. I'm all done with that. I think that's enough Tinder messages. What are you about? I'm about not having this conversation with you. I'm about deleting my Tinder account now because what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, man. Hey, happy hump day. You seem like you really know what you're about. Anyway, you got a cute smile. What brings it out? Oh. If I sent any of those messages, I think it would be time to check myself out of life, I think. I think I would have to pop the knife in my neck and call it quits. I think I would if I sent one of those messages. What the fuck, dude? Those can't work. Those can't work. If they do work, what are you doing? If they do work, that's the reason why I meet so many people and so many of my friends are they come back from dates and they're like, Tinder sucks." Please, please, if people send you that message, if a dude sends you that message, or if a woman sends you those messages, don't talk to them. Please, please, unmatch them immediately, and let's all together work together to let the world know. Those are stupid fucking things to send people, okay? Can we all agree and work together to make it so that people know that asking, hey, what are you about? Or you seem like you know what you're about. Hey, that person should never kiss anyone on the lips, okay? That person should never see a naked body, all right? And they can eventually if they fucking get their act together. A standard hey is better than any of those fucking messages, all right? Oh, anyway, guys, it's time. Listen, if you made it this far, you're a champion. But also, if you made it this far, it's not my fault that I'm spoiling now, okay? But here they come. Here it comes. Star Wars. Full spoilers, okay? And I just want to start off by saying, this may be a spoiler. This may be a spoiler. So if you don't want to hear this, move on. Scroll. If this is somewhere on a feed somewhere, scroll past. But if you don't want to hear any spoilers for Star Wars, get out now, okay? But I just got to say, the first thing I got to say is, if there's one thing to take away from this new Star Wars movie, it's that Palpatine fucks, dude. Palpatine fucks, okay? That's all I got to say. And I got to know, who did he fuck? Who did this old, disgusting man have sex with? And how old was that person? Because, okay, full spoilers, guys. Rey is Palpatine's kid, all right? It is what it is, dude. Spoiler. I said it fucking 90 times. Rey is Palpatine's kid, which means that her father is Palpatine's son, which means that, excuse me, I just belched, that he fucked somebody, and I feel like the lore is letting us down by not informing us who the fuck he fucked. You know what I'm talking about? I feel like that's the biggest question everyone's going to have coming out of this movie is, who did Palpatine have sex with? Who is she? Because if she exists, she's the most powerful being in the universe, okay? Anybody who's got the willpower to have sex with that grody, electrified penis is definitely the most powerful person in all of the Star Wars universe, okay? She's the killer of all the canon, okay? Anybody who fucking had the willpower to see that man naked, let alone put that dick in their mouth and vagina, what? Dude, who knows? With Palpatine, the fucking... anybody who's going to take a dark side load is the most powerful person in the fucking Star Wars canon, okay? It is. Also, how does that work with having sex as a Jedi? Could you, like, infuse your cum with the dark side? Can you? Can someone come from dark side seed? How does it work? Is it their light side cum and dark side cum? How does this work? Is white cum light side cum, and then you could also, if you have dark side powers, you could come black, and then it's just looks like fucking tar. You shoot dark side tar loads. Anyway, yeah, okay, so this movie is fine. I don't know. I didn't hate it. It's fine, dude. It's just weird. It's weird. Like, they open the film, the first scene is them going, yeah, Palpatine's here. And then Palpatine's like, hey, dude, I'm here. It's been me the whole time. Snoke was just some fucking bullshit guy I made. Anyway, also, I'm the final order. And then he raises like 9,000 Star Destroyers out of the fucking ground. And it's like, dude, this is my crew. What's up? And Kylo's like, what? Kylo's just like, okay, cool. Instead of being like, how did you fucking make 9,000 Star Destroyers? Also, who's manning the fucking Star Destroyers? Also, you're alive? What are you talking about? Also, I don't even know who you are, but I'm acting like I know who Palpatine is. You, what? Like, how many years ago was Palpatine even around? Nobody knows who he is. Like, we know who he is, and he's an interesting threat, right? But this new generation of Star Wars heads, they have no fucking clue. Kylo, Rey, John Boyega, fucking Master Poe, none of them know who the fuck Palpatine is. Give us a scene of him fucking shit up, all right? I guess that their scene was like, oh, he raised the Star Destroyers, and that was like, oh, you see that he's super powerful. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. Like, also, don't show him in the beginning. Let's hear his voice in the beginning. Let's see him at the end of the movie. Have that be a reveal, a big fucking reveal that we build towards. The whole movie was strange, dude. It just felt like there was no weight to anything. Like, they kept referring to things being like, it's all come to this moment. Everything has led to this moment. And then you're like, no, it hasn't, though. This movie felt just so disconnected from all the other fucking movies. It's just like everything that happened, I was like, I don't get why this is important. This doesn't feel important. It feels like the movie is telling me this is an important moment, but it didn't feel important. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They introduced Force Heal, which is a video game power. And the reason why they don't have it in the movies is because it's OP, you know? And the moment she starts using it, it becomes this fucking thing of, I just stabbed Kylo Ren, now let me heal his goddamn stomach. And bring him back to life. Whoopsie, didn't mean to stab you. I mean, I did, but you know what? I actually like you. And she heals him. And then you're like, okay, well, I guess she could just fucking take back whatever life she takes. What kind of a message is that to send to fucking kids? Hey guys, if you accidentally kill someone, don't worry, you can fucking respawn them. Hey, kids, not that there are any kids listening to this, but fucking if there are, you can't respawn, okay? I know you might feel like you can from this movie and video games, but guess what? You only got one life. Make it count. All right? And then, oh, man. Okay, this is the thing that pissed me off the most, all right? There's so many things that were just like, what are you doing? Like, overall, the movie, the most disappointing thing about the movie is that it's very forgettable, man. I'm not going to remember this fucking movie. Like, the reason why I'm talking about it right now is because I'm very afraid that, or not afraid, but like, I know next week I'm not going to remember half the shit from this movie. And that's a bummer. And I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not blaming JJ. I think Disney just didn't have a plan for what they actually wanted to do. And so, but that was the thing too. Listen, I like The Last Jedi. I'm one of the people who fucking likes it. I like The Force Awakens. I like The Last Jedi. But this movie was so revealing in that this movie made it very obvious that like Disney didn't like what Rian Johnson did. So why did they let him do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I liked what Rian Johnson did. Make a sequel to that movie because whether you like it or not, that's the last movie, all right? So make a sequel to that movie. Don't make a third movie that's trying to be a sequel to the first movie, but not really because nothing in the second movie has anything to do with this third movie. So now it just feels like a weird. The whole movie just feels like it's not aware of of what we feel about the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like they keep trying to make it seem like Poe and Rey and John Boyega have this like. I don't know why I keep calling him John Boyega. Maybe because I respect him the most. No, I respect everybody in the movie. But I don't know. I like everybody in the movie, but it's just like they try and act like they have this like back and forth, like they're this like fun crew that loves each other, that like they're good friends, but the whole last movie they were apart, so we don't feel that. We just feel like, oh yeah, they need to get reacquainted. But then they don't. They just are like best friends, and I don't know. Anyway, let's get to the real shit. Okay. They made Reylo happen. Okay? If you saw the movie, you know what I'm talking about. What happens is Palpatine kills Palpatine because Rey is a Palpatine. So Rey kills Palpatine because she is a Palpatine. And then she's dead because I guess she used all of her life force to kill him or something. And then Skywalker, Ben Skywalker, because he turned to the good side, comes over and fucking revives her with force heal. He's like, dude, I'm going to heal you like you healed me. Then they're looking deeply into each other's eyes because she gets reborn and they kiss, right? And then Ben smiles and then he falls to his side or he falls on his back and he disappears and dies. What, dude? You made Reylo happen. Just fucking let it happen, dude. Let them be together now. You know what I'm saying? Let Reylo continue. You fucking made the fan fiction weird sex thing happen. Let him fuck, dude. Don't kill him now. For what purpose? Also, this movie was like a lot about Kylo Ren and his fucking change to the light side. So why now kill him off? And then this was the most egregious thing that then made me even angrier about Ben dying was at the end of the movie, she goes to the Skywalker, to fucking Skywalker Ranch or whatever. She goes to Anakin's and Luke's home on Tatooine. Or Luke's home. Anakin was there for a second in one of the prequels when he's like, I killed them all, the women and the children. Anyway, but she goes back there, she buries Luke and Leia's lightsaber because Leia's lightsaber shows up in this one, and then she shows that she has her own lightsaber, which is like a yellow lightsaber, which worst color of all the lightsabers for sure. Yellow fucking sucks. Also, you're on a desert planet with a yellow lightsaber, that's kind of fucking stupid. What do you got, a sand saber? Anyway, and then this old woman comes out of nowhere who I thought was Anakin's. I was like, is that Anakin's mom? What the fuck? And I was like, oh, no, wait, she died. The sand people. Anyway. But it weirdly looks like her. Maybe everyone in Tatooine looks alike. I don't know. All white people in Tatooine look alike. That's fucking racist, dude. Anyway. But she comes up and she goes, what's your name? And she has like a weird space camel. And Rey goes, Rey. And she goes, what? And then Rey looks over and there's a force ghost of Luke and Leia, right? And they like nod and wave at her. But no force ghost of Ben, even though they just killed him and he fucking disappeared into the force like Leia and Luke did. But for some reason, I don't know if the CGI budget's fucked or they're just like, fuck Ben. But they brought him to the light side and then didn't have his force ghost there. Even though he's another Skywalker, all three of them are Skywalkers. And then she looks at them, Luke and Leia, and then she turns and she goes, Skywalker, Rey Skywalker. And the credits roll. And I watched that and went, hey, no, you're not. You're a Palpatine. I wanted Luke so badly to look at her and go, you're not a Skywalker, dude. You're a fucking Palpatine. And also this moment, I know a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but a lot of reviews I watched, a lot of people were like, I don't like her saying Skywalker. That's not how that works. You don't just get to be a Skywalker because you said it. Also, she could have, why didn't they just have it so Kylo lives, right? Rey and Ben, aka Kylo, have a kid, and the movie is her holding the baby with Ben next to her, and then they name the kid like Leia Skywalker or fucking Luke Leia Sky, or like Leia middle name Luke Skywalker, and then that's the fucking Rise of Skywalker. You know what I'm saying? Is the fucking baby of these two powerful light side Jedis that are going to start the new generation of Jedi. What the That would have been such a better ending. Okay? And I know it's 2020 and you don't want it to be like, hey, Rey is taking the last name of her husband. I get that. But don't even skirt around the whole thing by just having them be a couple. Who gives a fuck about marriage? They're not married. They're just a couple, right? And they have a kid, and the kid's name is Skywalker. And maybe then she looks at Luke and Leia. Maybe Ben goes, what should we name them? You make it gender neutral. You say them. You go, what should we name them? And then she looks at Luke and Leia, or they both look at Ghost Luke and Leia, and they nod at them, and then she looks at the baby and goes, Skywalker. Let's name her Rey. Let's name her Rey Skywalker. Or something like that, you know? And that would have been a much better fucking ending. Okay? And last thing I want to talk about is this. At this point, Disney is being just insulting to fucking the fucking LGBTQ community, the gay community. Because at the end of this movie, there's a celebration, like they're like, yeah, we won. And randomly, some random character fucking kisses another female character. And you're just like, oh, cool. Oh, yeah, they're gay. Cool. But it's like, this is like the 9th movie that Disney's made where at the end there's a random character, not even side character, just like a random character who's like, oh yeah, by the way, that character's gay. It's like at this point, I'm just like, why not just make a main character gay? Like it's Disney actively going, oh yeah, dude, no, we're cool with gay people, but we're not going to make them the fucking main characters. We're not going to have them be like Poe or Finn. Dude, you made Reylo happen. You can't make Finn and Poe fuck. Just make them fuck. Who gives a shit? You made Reylo kiss, and then you made Reylo kiss, so then I thought, and then Finn and Poe look at each other, and then also there's the moment where where Poe wants to kiss his ex-bounty hunter lady, and she's like, nah. And then I was like, oh shit, is Poe gonna be bisexual, and he's gonna fucking kiss Finn? And they look at each other and they walk over to each other. And mind you, this is right after the lesbian kiss that happened. So I'm like, oh, we're fucking prompted. We're fucking ready. They just set the tone. Listen, characters can be gay in the Star Wars universe. And then Finn and Poe don't kiss. And I'm just like, hey, dude, either make a side character gay and commit, or don't. Like, no, you're not getting points for this fucking character who's all she said in the movie was, Leia's dead. You're like, oh, okay. And they're like, oh, by the way, she's also kissing a girl. And it's like, okay, but what about what about Finn and Poe, dude? I don't know. All I'm saying is you made Reylo happen. You could have made Poe happen. Anyway, that's all I got for this week, guys. I want you to know that I love you guys. You're fucking awesome. And you're good people. And I'll see you next week. I love you guys. You're good people. You're talented. You're fucking awesome. And I love you. And I'll see you next week.
Jake, you're an idiot. Jake, you don't make any sense. Jake, you're a piece of shit.